Teams competing in round one, load up your robots.
Looking out a dirtier window, down below the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving. I can feel the heat, but it's soothing heading down. I search for the beat in this dirty town. Downtown, the young ones are growing. Downtown, the young ones are growing. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody live for the music around. Bright lights, the music gets faster. Look, boy, don't check on your watch, not another glance. I'm not leaving now, honey, not a chance. Hot shot, give me no problems. Much later, baby, you'll be saying, never mind. You know life is cruel, life is never kind. Hearts don't make a new story. Kind hearts don't grab any glory. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody live for the music Come closer, honey, that's better. Gotta get a brand new experience, feeling right. Oh, don't try to stop, baby, hold me tight. Outside, a new day is dawning. Outside, suburbia sprawling everywhere. I don't want to go, baby. New York to East California. There's a new wave coming, I warn ya. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America.
Most important thing we can be doing is preparing that generation. They're the best problem solvers we have.
FIRST is about much more than just robots.
Good morning, Boilermaker Regional! Please welcome to the crater your game announcer, Dan Green!
Good morning, everybody! Welcome to the 2009 Boilermaker Regional. Are you guys ready to kick some robot butt? That did not really fill up the arena here. Are you guys ready to kick some robot butt? All right. We are going to see some great competition here today. I am looking forward to a very competitive event. We always have a good one here at Purdue, and we're going to have another one. We've got a lot of great teams here. I think we're going to crown possibly one of the world champions going to come out of here. What do you guys say? We've got a couple of former world champions here. We have the 1998 world champions right here today. They're standing right over there, Team 45. We've got the 2003 world champions here today, Team 111. They are here. We've got 4 teams that have already won a regional in 2009 here today. We got Team 45 again, Team 111, Team 234, and Team 1747. All 4 of those teams are here today. They're going to try to win a second regional right here today and tomorrow. We also have 2/3 of the winning alliance from last year's Boilermaker Regional here today. Teams 111 and Team 1024. Those guys are here. They're going to try to repeat. This is going to be a great event. There's a lot going on. There are teams from 4 states represented here today. Teams from Illinois. Teams from Ohio. Teams from Kentucky. And I think there might be a couple of teams here from Indiana. Now, on a side note, I'm going to digress a little bit. I don't really watch Dancing with the Stars that much, but I'm going to say something about it because I watched it last week. And the reason I watched it is because one of the guys on that show is a guy who's actually a judge for First. He has judged multiple regionals over the last few years. He's actually judged at the championships for the last few years. Steve Wozniak, who's the co-founder of Apple Computer, is an actual judge for First. So that's kind of an exciting thing. We finally got an innovator, a creator that's actually being celebrated on a national level doing something in the foo-foo land of Hollywood. So I think that's kind of cool. My editorial is over. So at this point, I would like to introduce to you and get you guys looking over here at the screen. We've got a video from our founders, Dean and Woody. So take it away.
Welcome to the Boilermaker Regional. We'd like to welcome the many volunteers that make First run, as well as the friends, the families, and the fans in the audience. And a big thank you to our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you. Most importantly, congratulations to the teams. You made it.
Yes, welcome to a first celebration of your investment in thinking and doing. Look around. You're surrounded by folks who are proud of what they've learned and are ready to have a really big time putting it to work. The scientists and engineers who put the first men on the moon were just teenagers, like many of you, when President Kennedy challenged their generation. They were asked to innovate and to excel. Your generation's success will depend on your creative responses to the challenges we all face. We're depending on you.
And there's a lot at stake in the world today. We need you to be able to tackle energy challenges, advance our abilities in medicine, and develop entire new industries. Innovation is an absolutely essential part of the solution. Even before the current financial crisis, we were in a deep competitive hole. Too many people were making money from money, or money from flipping houses and hamburgers. Too few were using hard-earned science and engineering skills to create real solutions. We need more of you to make your investment in learning and thinking, to be innovators.
That's why this is a good news event. You guys have proven that you can really do stuff. You can innovate. The world needs more and more people like you, dedicated to solving problems that really matter.
But we have to hurry. World leaders may be able to bail out the banks by printing money, but we can't bail out a generation by printing diplomas. It takes hard work, but it's worth it. The knowledge you'll need to be innovative takes time and effort to develop.
Please recognize your mentors for spending their precious time with you. Their dedication is providing some of the most valuable parts of your education. Working with them and your friends, you learn stuff that you just can't get in the classroom. That's why First is so much more than a robot competition. In fact, most of the important stuff happened before you got here. Now it's time to celebrate your investment in intellect. Yes, intellect. Thinking hard is likely the most rewarding thing you will ever do. Trust me, it'll open more doors than your bicep. So, you've had a chance to flex your mental muscles, developing teamwork, technology, and time management skills. Those are the tickets to get you into the interesting part of the life game. You have your foot in the door. This weekend, make sure you open it a bit wider. Do what it takes to go home proud of yourself and of your team.
This is a celebration. Make it loud. We want the world to know that the game may be lunacy, but it's helped you prepare to develop innovative solutions to the world's biggest challenge.
Today, lunacy is the smartest game in town.
Good luck.
All right. Okay, fellow innovators, let's get out there and make a difference the next couple of days. I would like to introduce now our Master of Ceremonies for the next few days, Mr. Colin Fultz. Come on out, Colin.
All right, good morning, everybody. Like Dan said, we've got an amazing competition with some great teams here. But before we start, there are a couple of people that would like to talk to you all. Please first join me in welcoming the Vice Provost for Engagement at Purdue University, Victor Lechtenberg.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you to Purdue University. I want to do that by particularly thanking and congratulating all of the students who have worked so hard to get to this point in this process, and wish you the very best of luck in the contest as you go through today and tomorrow. Let me also extend my personal thanks to all of the parents and coaches and teachers and schools for supporting these programs and for all of the effort that goes into making such an activity and an event so successful. You know, it's very fitting that we have this contest at Purdue University, in my opinion. The kind of gadgetry and the work that you've all done, the engineering and the science that goes into these machines is frankly part of Purdue's DNA. Purdue University, the very name Boilermakers, stems from our early institutional work at this institution in working with the transportation industry in the early part of the last century in building locomotives and in developing and building up vehicles of transport of all kinds. We're world-renowned for our space activities and programs and a number of astronauts that have come out of this institution. And as I look around at these young men and women, I see many more Purdue Boilermakers and astronauts and engineers. Congratulations to all of you, and welcome to Purdue University.
Now, please welcome Associate Professor of Industrial Engineering and Professor in the School of Aeronautics and Astronautics and the Director of the Indiana Space Grant Consortium, Mr. Barrett Caldwell.
Hi, everybody. I was telling the stewards this morning that it was really important for me to come back for this. I've been to most of the Boilermaker regionals. I'm really proud of what we do here. I'm living in Boston this semester, but flew back this week so that I could do this opening this morning, and because I love you guys. While I was there, I got to talk to Brad Miller from Worcester Polytech, who designed and led the robot control systems for you guys this year, and he was telling me about all the cool things that he's going to be designing for next year, but he promised me not to tell you, so don't ask. We in Indiana are pretty fond of things about the moon. We have some affinity there. We also have some affinity for March Madness. Our women's team are playing tomorrow. Our men's team won yesterday. This is a different kind of March Madness and maybe a better kind of March Madness. And as they say, you know, this is our house. This is Indiana's favorite sort of thing to do. As Indiana Space Grant, I want to welcome you to our house. I want you to feel like it's your house, and I want you to have a good time, do real well this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, please join me in welcoming the president of FIRST, Mr. Paul Godonis.
Good morning! Well, that's right. This is March Madness FIRST style. It's week number 4, and I'm glad to be here at the Boilermaker Regional, one of 41 regionals all around the world. And what I hear, based on the talent I see here, this is going to be the most awesome regional on the planet. So, yes. Yep. Well, welcome back to all the veteran teams. And now, where are the rookies? Rookies, raise your hands. Hey, let's have a big warm first welcome to all the rookies. Welcome to the hardest fun you'll ever have, as Dr. Woody Flowers has said. Now, this year's game, Lunacy, has a special memory for me because I was 15 in high school when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. And the space race really inspired me to go on to study engineering, computer science, and then to work in industry in areas like cell phone services and internet services, meeting some of the people that invented these technologies, which we all use as part of our lives today. So I hope that you'll use the inspiration, the skills you learned from being part of the first robotics competition to go and invent something great and address the many challenges our world faces today and in the future. And to help you in those endeavors, we have almost $10 million of scholarships, including to Purdue University and schools all across the country. because these colleges and universities want you because of what you've demonstrated by being part of a first team. So now, as we go forward here, I want to make sure that we recognize all of our team leaders and mentors. So team members, let's recognize all these wonderful adults that mentor and lead our teams here. Thank you so much for what you do, because you are part of it now as a group of 86,000 dedicated, passionate volunteers that really make FIRST happen. And let's recognize all the staff here that are working on the control system, referees, everyone that makes this event possible. And let's not forget the sponsors who make this financially possible. Sponsors, let's have a big round of applause and thank you so much. All right, it's time to put on your gracious professionalism. Compete hard, compete like crazy, but with graciousness. I look forward to seeing the winners at the FIRST Championship in Atlanta next month. Have a great time.
All right. It is now my privilege to introduce you all to some people that you're going to really want to get to know. Let me bring out in our blue shirts our judges. First off, we have our judge advisor, Mr. Ben Reitzman, Business Unit Manager of Diversified Systems. Director of Engineering Development at Diversified Systems, Gene Carey. Engineering Manager for Cornerstone Controls, Larry Seals. Product Design Consultant for Moto Development Corp., Joe Taylor. Technical and Quality Director at Rolls-Royce, Ted McCain. Engineering Consultant at Eli Lilly, Jim Cox. A Design Engineer from BAE Systems, Dean Whitlock. An Engineering Consultant from Eli Lilly, Jerry Mitchell. Technical Fellow from Delphi, Tim Garner. A Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering at Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, Dr. Carlotta Berry. Retired Production Manager from Caterpillar, Mike Karen. Retired Manager of Manufacturing, Engineering, and Quality at Allison Transmission, Don Good. Senior Sourcing Engineer at BAE Systems, Ruth Carteau. Executive Vice President of Diversified Systems, Tammy Fish. Operations Program Manager from BAE Systems, Ray Adcock. Retired Engineering Manager from Eli Lilly, Tom Brink. And keeping them all under control, our Judge Assistant, Miss Kelly Craig. Let me be the first to thank our judges for all the time and effort that they put in. We couldn't do the event without it, so thank you all very much. We look forward to hearing from you at the closing ceremonies today. Now, I know it's hard to believe, but there may be some people in the stands that don't know how lunacy is played. So, to give them a little clue before we start the match, let's roll the game animation.
Welcome to the 2009 FIRST Robotics Competition and this year's game, Lunacy. Lunacy is played on a 27 by 54 foot field known as the Crater. Alliances of 3 teams are each positioned in bases at each end of the field, from where they control their robots. Additional outpost player stations are located along the edges of the crater. The crater is covered with a slick polymer material called regolith, that provides a unique surface for the robots to drive upon. Special wheels are used on the robots to create a low-friction interaction with the regolith. This simulates the low-traction effects of driving in 1/6 gravity on the surface of the moon. Lunacy uses 3 types of game pieces, known as moon rocks, empty cells, and supercells. A trailer is attached to each robot. The trailers are the targets for the opposing alliance. The objective of the game is to get as many moon rocks and supercells into the opposing trailers as possible. At the start of the game, human players known as payload specialists are positioned in the outpost stations. Each robot is placed on their launch pad, with a trailer touching the wall of the crater. Robots are able to start the game with up to 7 moon rocks in their possession. During the autonomous period, players in the corner fueling stations and the outposts attempt to launch moon rocks into moving trailers. Each robot starts in a launch pad in front of an opposing player. As robots start to move away, the other alliance may try to block the robot's progress to make them easy targets. Or, robots may use their cameras to track the vision targets on top of each trailer. This allows them to track and score in their opponent's trailer. At the end of the autonomous period, human pilots step forward to take the controls. During the teleoperated period of the game, pilots guide the robots as they attempt to launch moon rocks into the trailers of the opposing alliance. Meanwhile, human payload specialists will also attempt to score moon rocks into passing trailers. Robots can also recycle game pieces back to the payload specialists. With a low-friction playing surface, robots will slide easily and high-speed collisions will be common. Bumpers are necessary to prevent damage. The outpost payload specialist can also deliver special empty cells to their robots. The robots then deliver these empty cells to their fueling stations. At the fueling station, the empty cells are exchanged for supercells. During the last 20 seconds of the match, humans or robots can score bonus points by getting supercells into opposing trailers. Each scored moon rock or empty cell is worth 2 points, and each supercell is worth 15 points in the game. Good luck, and we'll see you at the competitions.
All right. We've got our game, and each game has rules. To enforce those rules, we need a group of referees. They've probably got the hardest job here. They're all here to help, and their rulings are final. Please welcome our head referee, Andrew Corrington.
Good morning, everyone. Morning. Looking forward to seeing some great play today from all these teams, even rookie teams coming out here. I think we're going to have a really good time. Wanted to introduce you to part of my team, the ref team. We'll go ahead and have them come on out here. We'll start with Eric Schneider, Kevin Hallowell, Ian Matthew, and Logan Byers. We're going to keep things fair and safe for everybody, and we're looking forward to seeing some great play. Thanks, everyone.
Now, as with every FIRST event, safety is a top priority. This year, FIRST has teamed up with Underwriters Laboratory and FMA, as well as another safety-conscious guy you just might recognize to help clue you into some of the safety procedures. Let's roll the safety video.
Hi, I'm Grant Mahar from Discovery Channel's Mythbusters, where we build a lot of robots, and we do it all safely by following proper safety procedures. Remember, safely building and competing with your robot is no accident. Fortunately, you've got some great resources to help you out. So review the safety manual, watch the new safety video online, and now let's see this year's award-winning safety animation. Good luck and have a great competition.
When working around power equipment, it is important to wear eye and hearing protection. If you see a teammate lifting a robot alone, stop and help. Lifting heavy equipment alone can be dangerous. Using power tools or electrical equipment without safety goggles can result in eye injury, so remind those around you to wear their safety goggles. Keep these rules in mind when working in the workshop. Help your team and competitors to stay safe. Safety, share it!
All right, and congratulations to Team 342, the Burning Magnetos, for winning the safety animation. As I said, safety is very important, and we've actually dedicated some special judges here from Underwriters Laboratory to be our safety advisors. Let me introduce Eugene Kiranen and his team of safety advisors. They will be patrolling the pits to make sure everyone is working safely. We haven't had any injuries at Boilermaker in the past, and these guys will help make sure that we don't in the future. Thank you very much. All right. Dan got to editorialize a little at the beginning, and now it's my turn. As everybody knows, the mentors are one of the most important aspects to the FIRST Robotics competition. They're important in the first experience and for all of your personal success. They're also important on a program level to ensure that the program keeps going. This year, FIRST has offered a unique way to recognize your mentors. Sometime during the day, you can go out into the lobby right out there to the volunteer registration table and sign up your mentors to receive a special FIRST Mentor certificate and pin. Join me in giving all the mentors a round of applause. You guys really do make a difference in the lives of every student here. And now, if you would all please rise and join me in welcoming Molly Lauterbach, Rachel Wilson, and Anel Tehran from Team 292 to sing our national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you very much. All right, let me bring back out the 2006 Woody Flowers Award winner and our game announcer here at Purdue, Mr. Dan Green. Teams, let's get the robots set up and let's get the competition started.
Yeah. You know what? I like the players. No diggity, no doubt. Yeah. You know what? I like the players. No diggity, no doubt. Yeah. You know what? I like the players. No diggity, no doubt. Play on, play up. Play on, play that. Yo, Dre, drop the verse.
It's going down, fade to Black Street. The homies got at me, collab creations, bump like agony, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. As long as my credit can vouch, a dog couldn't catch me. Say it out. Tell me who could stop with Dre making moves, attracting honeys like a magnet, giving them orgasms with my mellow accent. Still moving this flavor with the homies Black Teddy, the original rough shaker.
Shutting you down, good lord. Baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly bitch, you don't play around. Cover much ground, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away. I can't get her out of my mind. Wow. I think about the girl all the time. Wow, wow. East side to the west side, pushing fat rides, it's no surprise. She got tricks in the stash, stacking up the cash, fast when it comes to the gas. By no means average, it's on when she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10, I wanna get in, can I get down so I can win? I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up. Girl. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up.
She's got class and style, street knowledge by the pound. Baby never act wild, very low key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no, let me tell you how it goes. Curves the word, spins the verb, lovers hit curves so freak what you heard. Rolling with the fatness.
All right, Dan, let's meet our teams for match number 1.
You got to
First up on the Red Alliance, we've got Team 45.
From Kokomo, Indiana, Delphi, NASA, Andy Mark Incorporated, Duke Energy, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, Ivy Tech Community College, and Kokomo Center School Corporation High School. It's the Technocats!
Partnering with them, Team 2081.
Out of Peoria, Illinois, NASA Advanced Technology Services, Ameren, Illinois Utility, Peoria Notre Dame High School, it's Icarus!
And the third member of the Alliance, 1741.
From Greenwood, Indiana, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, Rolls-Royce, National Starch and Chemical Company, ITT and Center Grove School Corporation, it's Red Alert!
All right. Taking them on the blue side, 1555.
Out of Monin, Indiana, Lice Machine Shop, Caterpillar, Vanguard Industry, Liberty Township, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, and North White High School. It's promoting understanding of life, science, and engineering for us.
All right, the second member of the Alliance, 1018.
Out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Beckman Coulter, Rolls-Royce, Waterjet Cutting of Indiana, Diversified Systems, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, ITT Technical Institute, and Pike Academy of Science and Engineering, Pike High School, it's the Robo Devils!
And the third robot on the Blue Alliance, 829.
Out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Proportion Air Corporation, Rolls-Royce Corporation, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, and Walker Career Center, the Digital Dotes.
All right, we've got a green light from the scorer station. Drivers behind the lines, ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go. The 2009 Boilermaker Regional is underway. It's autonomous. These are the pre-programmed software running robots for 15 seconds. All right. Now the drivers go up to their workstations and start driving those robots using the joysticks. 2 minutes of operator control here, the teleoperator mode. All the blue robots are trying to score in the red goals. All the red robots are trying to score in the blue goals. 2 points for each one of those balls. They're called moon rocks. At the end of the game, some of the 15-point balls come into play. We'll talk about that later. We're down under a minute and a half to go in the match, 84 seconds. The Red Alliance taking a 6-point lead at this point, but it's still anybody's game. Team 829, the Digital Goats, driving around with a bunch of balls inside their robot. There goes Team Pulse, 1555, trying to score on that red goal. But the Technocats, 45, running away from them. We go down under a minute now, 54 seconds remaining in this match. Everybody over on the red side of the field. If you're watching over the internet, that's going to be on your right side. We're down to 40 seconds remaining in this match. The Red Alliance is taking a commanding lead. 20-81, that's Icarus scoring in that blue goal. Building the lead even more for the Red Alliance. We're coming down to 20 seconds remaining in this match. There's the audio indicator. With 20 seconds left, now teams are able to score those supercells. Team 1741 has one inside their robot. Those are the green and purple balls. They've got one. They shoot it into a blue goal. They got another one. Oh, and they missed. And time expires. The Red Alliance with a big lead there. We'll see how the referees score it. They need to confirm the scores. Those are not official scores up.
And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends, 'cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and they got this full on. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends, 'cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?
Okay, we got a final score. The Red Alliance with 97 points, 30 for blue. So that's going to be 2 qualifying points for the red teams. Now remember, there are penalties involved if you have 2 times the score of the opponent, or 3 times is even more of a penalty, where you lose certain balls in the next match you're in.
All right, each robot is allowed to start the match with 7 balls in it. Let's go ahead and load them up for match number 2.
Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused.
All right, teams, let's turn on the robots. Match number 2. All right, Dan, ready to meet our teams? First up on the red side of the field, Team 135.
Out of Mishawaka, Indiana, Patrick Meadows, AEP, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, AM General, Bosch, PHM Community, and Penn Robotics. It's Penn Robotics.
Their partner, Team 1327.
Out of South Bend, Indiana, CTS Corporation, Mac Tool Engineering, South Bend Mayor's After School Program, AEP, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, Notre Dame, and South Bend School Corporation is ETSPOT.
And the third member of the Alliance, a rookie here at Boilermaker, 2783.
Out of Crestwood, Kentucky, Kentucky Engineering Foundation, NASA, Frank Design, LLC, and Oldham County Robotics. It's the engineers of tomorrow.
All right, on the blue side of the field, Team 868.
From Carmel, Indiana, Rolls-Royce and Carmel High School, the Tech Hounds.
Their partner, Team 234.
Out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Allison Transmission, Rolls-Royce, Morris Machine, NASA, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, our proud grandmas, and Perry Meridian High School, it's Cyber Blue.
And their final partner, Team 1501.
Out of Huntington, Indiana, NASA, UT Electronic Controls, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, Headline Towing, PhD Incorporated, BAE Systems, American Society for Quality, and Huntington County 4-H Group, it's Thrust!
This is #1 champion sound. Yeah, Estelle, we about to get down. Who the hottest in the world right now? Just touched down in London town. Bet they give me a pound. Tell them put the money in my hand right now. Got a promoter, we need more seats. We just sold out all the floor seats.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come pick you with you. You'll be my American boy. He said, hey sister, it's really, really nice to meet ya. I just met this 5'7" guy who's just my type. Like the way he's speaking, his confidence is peaking. Don't like his baggy jeans, but I like what's underneath it.
All right, we've got a green light. Here we go, match number 2. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, match number 2, it's autonomous. Human players throwing those balls in from the side. This is the 15 seconds. Software pre-programmed robots. All right, here comes operator control. The drivers now have control of the robots. All 6 of the robots moving in teleoperator mode. We still see the human players throwing those balls in from the side and the corners. So far, we've got lead for the Red Alliance. They've got about a 10-point lead, but it's still anybody's game here. Plenty of time to go, over a minute and a half. Team 234, Cyber Blue with some balls in their robot, chasing a red goal. Trying to get in position to score. And they catch up with that red goal and they dump them in. Nice job by the Blue Alliance. Cyber Blue 234 scoring in that red goal. It's all tied up at 38 between the teams. Now the Blue Alliance takes a little bit of a lead there. Scoring was lagging. We go under a minute. 56 seconds remaining in this match.
Don't act a fool now. Always act a fool. Ow.
Red Alliance trying to catch up.
You crazy, I know what you
S-spots for blue.
I know what you drinking. Rap singer.
Or S-spots for red, dumping those balls, but a lot of them go onto the ground.
Persona about this Americana rhymer and my shadow.
We come down to about a half a minute, 32 seconds remaining in the match. Over a 20-point lead now for the Blue Alliance.
Look at this
So red is running out of time.
And I know you ain't into all that. I heard your lyrics, I feel your spirit.
So now we may see some supercells in this match. And the both red corners, both of the front corner red human players are holding those green and purple balls. Those are with 15 points. One was thrown in over there on the red side, that scored.
Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll blow.
Haven't seen one on the other side.
Crush the speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit bulls out of kid, don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. party is jumping. With the bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Burning them, being quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, it's time to go solo. Rolling, hit my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. The girl is on standby.
All right, quick announcement. There are still spaces open for the 10 o'clock nuclear reactor tour and the robotics lab tour. Please be sure to sign up at the enrichment table at the front of the building for these tours and many others.
Hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rock men lovers, driving Lamborghinis. Jealous, cause I'm out getting mine.
Okay, we got a confirmed score there. The score of 82 to 77, the Blue Alliance takes it. That's 2 qualifying points for the blue teams. Nicely done.
Shells falling on the concrete real fast. Jumped in my car, slammed on the gas. Bumper to bumper, the avenue's packed. I'm trying to get away, but the jack is jacked. Police on the scene, you know what I mean? They passed me up, could run it all the dope fiends. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. I'm a lyrical poet. Miami's on the scene, just in case you didn't know it. My town that created all the bass sound. Enough to shake and kick holes in the ground, cause my style's like a chemical spill. Feasible rhymes you can vision and feel. Conducted in form, this is a hell of a concept. We make it hype, and you want us to.
All right, let's load the robots. Load them up.
Cut like a razor blade so fast. Other DJs say, damn, if a rhyme was a drug, I'd sell it by the gram. Keep my composure when it's time to get loose. Magnetized by the mic while I kick my juice. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby.
All right, and let's turn the robots on. Let's get them ready for match number 3. Power up.
Let's get out of here. Word to your mother.
All right, Dan, let's meet our teams. First up on red, team 451.
From Sylvania, Ohio, Dana Corporation and Sylvania City Schools, the Cat Attack.
Another one of our rookies here, 2867.
Out of Elkhart, Indiana, Ethos Incorporated, NASA, American Electric Power, and Indiana Department of Workforce Development, Lowe's Home Improvement, Bennington Marine, they had Computer Place, Mishawaka Street Metal, and ECS, the Elkhart Community Schools. It's the ECS Robotics team.
And their third alliance member, team 2909.
Out of Rochester, Indiana, the Indiana Workforce Development, NASA, and Rochester High School, it's the Zebra Bots.
Down here on blue, first team, 1720.
Out of Muncie, Indiana, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, NASA, Meridian Services, Ball State University, and Muncie, Delaware County Schools, it's Physics Gears.
And their partner, 2856.
Out of Lexington, Kentucky, Fayette County Public Schools, PLD Robotics, it's Planetary Drive.
And the third member of the alliance, 2040.
From Dunlap, Illinois, eServe, a Perot Systems company, and Dunlap High School, it's Dirt.
All right, green from the scorer's table. Drivers behind the lines. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. Match number 3 is underway. Autonomous. Human players tossing those balls in as the goals come near them. Here comes operator control. The Red Alliance taking a lead here as we enter into teleoperator mode. Plenty of time for the Blue Alliance to catch up though. And there's a big dump from 1720 for the Blue Alliance into that red goal. Nicely done. Put a bunch of balls into that goal. About a minute and a half remaining, 90 seconds now. The Red Alliance with a 12-point lead. 28-56 with that single shooter, popping those balls out, aiming for that red goal. I think they made one and they missed one. Jump shot by the Blue Alliance human player over there for the back corner on the red side. And we go down under a minute, 56 seconds remaining in this match. Very close match, only 2 points separating these two alliances. We got a bunch of robots bunched up in the middle of the field. Not a lot of movement. Looks like we may have one that's not moving, that's ZebraBot. They seem to be stuck. Their drive system not working, or maybe their power is out. Coming down to half a minute, 29 seconds remaining in the match. Still only 2 points separating these teams, and we've got a penalty now against the Red Alliance. We'll find out what that's all about at the end of the match. We now go down under 20 seconds, so the empty cells and supercells are in play. A supercell was just tossed into the field from one of the red corner human players, but he missed. So that 15-point ball won't go. And there's another one, and it scores. The Blue Alliance human player scored one onto a red goal with about a couple seconds left in the match. A nice shot by that human player.
Get down, 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 get down. Shake it around. Get up, put the get down. Boogie, baby. Hit the boogie. Jungle boogie. Jungle boogie, get the boogie. Jungle boogie, jungle boogie. Down with the boogie. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
All right, teams, let's load up the trailers.
Get down, get down, get down, get down. Jungle boogie. Get down, get down, boogie. Get down, get down, boogie. Get down, get down, jungle boogie. Get down, get down.
All right, we had 2 penalties against the Red Alliance there, against team 28-67. One was the human player reaching through the glass. You're not allowed to reach through that glass with your hand on the field. That's dangerous. That's a 10-point penalty. The other penalty was for throwing an empty cell over the barrier of the glass. So 2 10-point penalties against the Red Alliance. And we got a final score. The score of 95-28. It's the Blue Alliance.
I'm talking about the jungle. Get down, get down, get down, say, get down, say, get down, say, till you feel it, y'all. Get down, y'all. Get down, get up, y'all. With the get down.
All right, let's power up the robots.
Troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the
All right, Dan, let's meet the teams. First up on red, team 292.
From Rushville, Indiana, the Chrysler Foundation, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, the Delphi Foundation, and Western High School, it's Pantherton.
And their partners, regional winners, 1747.
Out of West Lafayette, Indiana, Purdue First Programs, Caterpillar Utility Surgical Center, and William Henry Harrison High School, it's HBR.
The third member of the Red Alliance, team 1000.
From Valparaiso, Indiana, Herschel Laboratories Incorporated, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, U.S. Steel, and Wheeler High School, the Cybercats.
Down on the blue side, team 1646.
From Lafayette, Indiana, Purdue First Programs, Caterpillar, and Jefferson High School, it's Boiler Precision Guessworks.
All right, and their partners, last year's Boilermaker winner regionals, team 1024.
Out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Aircom Manufacturing, Beckman Coulter, Rolls-Royce Corporation, and Bernard K. McKenzie Career Center, the Kilobytes.
Rounding out the Blue Alliance, team 2197.
From New Carlisle, Indiana, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, AEP, NRP Jones, Karis Wheels, Patrick Metals, and New Prairie High School, Las Pumas.
All right. We've got the green light. Drivers behind the lines. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. It's match number 4, autonomous. All 6 of the robots are moving in this match. They're in autonomous mode. We've got a bumper lying on the middle of the field, lost off of 2197. It's operator control now. Drivers have control of the robots in this teleoperator mode. The Red Alliance with a 10-point lead. And there's 1747. Scoring in that blue goal. 1646, that Caterpillar team for blue. Looks like they have lost their drive. So they're not able to move. They're sitting duck for the red team to score in their goal. We're under a minute with 80 seconds remaining in this match. The remaining 5 robots are moving. We've got 1 robot out, but the rest of them are moving. Still over a minute to go with 66 seconds remaining in this match. The Red Alliance starting to take a commanding lead, 24 points over the blue. And now we're under a minute with 55 seconds. There's 292 Panther Tech scoring in that blue goal. The Red Alliance maintaining that lead. Down to 40 seconds remaining in this match. We're looking to see if we get any supercells in this match. Now to score a supercell, first of all, you're only allowed to score it in the last 20 seconds of the match. Those are the purple and green balls, but those are worth 15 points. The rest of them are only worth 2. And I see one of the blue human players over in the corner shooting it up and in, scoring for the Red Alliance. If you score a couple of those, they can be a game changer. 5 seconds remaining in the match now. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Homage I think they should pay. Instead of being gracious, they violated a major way. I never been a hater, still I love them in a crazy way. Some say they sold the yeah, you know they couldn't work on Labor Day. It ain't that black and white, it has an area that's shady gray. I'm west side anyway, even if I left today and stayed away. Some move away to make a way, not move away cause they afraid. I brought back to the hood and all you ever did was take away. I pray for patience, but they make me wanna melt their face away. Like I once made them spray, now I can make them put the case away. Been thugging all my life, can't say I don't deserve to take a break. You'd rather see me catch a case and watch my future fade.
right, just a reminder to teams, I will give the signals to load up the robots and to turn them on. Don't load them and don't turn them on until you receive the signal. That's to make sure the scorer system and the field control system can all work together.
All of it, could do without the fame. And rappers nowadays are comedy. The hooting and the hollering, back and forth with the arguing. Where you from, who you know, what you making, what kind of car you in. Seems as though you lost sight of what's important when depositing.
Okay, we've got a final score coming up.
Your values is in disarray, prioritize.
And with 81 points, the Red Alliance, 51 for the Blue. That's 2 qualifying points for the Red team.
All right, let's load them up. Each robot can start with 7 balls. Let's go ahead and preload the robots. Leave them off right now, though, while the control system connects. Robots turned on. Let's turn on the robots. Dan, let's meet our teams. First up for Red, team 2749.
From Connersville, Indiana, Community Education Coalition, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, and Fayette County School Corporation with Connersville High School, the 7th Direction.
Their partners, team 2360.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, Rolls-Royce Corporation, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, Waterjet Cutting of Indiana, and Arsenal Technical High School, and Indianapolis area high schools, it's Power Storm.
All right, playing this one solo, team 447.
Out of Anderson, Indiana, DRN Machine and Madison County High Schools, Team Roboto.
Down on the blue side, first up, 1760.
From Kokomo, Indiana, Freescale Semiconductor, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, Delphi, Dr. Richard Lasbury, DDS, Duke Energy, and Taylor Community Schools, it's the Robo Titans.
Their partner, team 2368.
From Terre Haute, Indiana, NASA, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, and Terre Haute South, Vigo High School, and Vigo County School Corporation, the Braves.
And their partners, winners in Midwest, team 111.
From Schaumburg, Illinois, Motorola, and Rolling Meadows High School, and Wheeling High School, it's Wild State.
All right, we've got a green light from score table. Drivers behind lines. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. It's match number 5. We've got 3 blue robots against 1 red one. A 3-on-1 advantage for the Blue Alliance. Let's see what Team Roboto, the sole red robot, can do in this match. Already down by over 20 points. It's going to be an uphill battle for Team Roboto. That's Team 447, but they're a valiant competitor. Let's see how they do. Team 111 Wild State picking up those balls off of the ground. Human players trying to score in their goal, and they get one in. A minute and a half remaining in the match, 94 seconds. Red Alliance with a huge lead, almost 40 points at this point. For the Blue Alliance. Team 447, Roboto. Team Roboto scoring in that blue goal, trying to close the gap, bring it down to about 26 points. But there is plenty of time to go here, 70 seconds. All 4 robots that are on the field are moving around quite a bit. Little bit of extra room. You've got those 2 red goals that aren't moving anywhere, so those are sitting ducks for the Blue Alliance to score, making it much easier. We are now under a minute. There goes Wild Thing trying to score in that red goal, dumping a handful of balls in there, but saving some inside their robot. We go down to 40 seconds now. Blue Alliance with almost a 40-point lead. We've got an empty cell over at the Blue Alliance that may be making an entry in the game a little bit later. Now that we're under 20 seconds, the empty cells can be swapped for super cells. Remember, those super cells are worth 15 points. Where goes Wild Thing, dumping in that blue goal. Now trying to close the gap between them and their opponent. If you win by more than twice as many points, you get penalized in your next match. And time expires. The Red Alliance with a penalty. We'll find out about that from referee Andrew in a second. Blue Alliance with an apparent victory.
Some of the work gets kinda hard. This ain't no place to be if you plan on being a star. Let me tell you, it's always cool. And the boss don't mind sometimes if you act the fool at the car wash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the car wash, yeah. Come on, y'all, and sing it for me. Car wash. Woo, woo, woo. Car wash, yeah. Well, those cars never seem to stop coming. Work and work. Keep those bags and machines humming. Work and work. My fingers to the bone. Work if I can't wait till it's time to go home.
Okay, folks, we had 1 penalty by the Red Alliance, team 27-49. The human player did not pick up the ball with the tongs. So there's a lot of rules associated with how the human players handle the balls and how they interact with the field. So the human players need to be careful about that. Those are the penalties we're going to see. Score is up. With a score of 66-44, the Blue Alliance wins. That's 2 qualifying points for the blue teams.
All right, teams, let's load it up for match number 6. 7 balls in each robot to start. Let's preload the robots.
And the boss don't mind sometimes if you the fool at the car wash.
Anybody that's already signed up for the wind tunnel tour, that's going to begin in 5 minutes. You need to go up to the front of the building. That's leaving in 5 minutes, the wind tunnel tour.
All right, let's power them up and get ready to go. Let's meet the teams. First up on red, team 461.
From West Lafayette, Indiana, Purdue First Programs, Caterpillar, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, and West Lafayette's junior, senior, high school. It's the West Side Boiler Invasion.
Their partners, Team 554.
From Fort Thomas, Kentucky, Procter & Gamble and Highlands High School, the Blue Grease Crew.
Rounding out the red side, 2081.
Out of Peoria, Illinois, it's Icarus.
Down here on the blue side of the field, Team 1529.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, Rolls-Royce, Fab to Order, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, and Southport High School, the Cybercards.
All right, their partner, Team 2171.
Out of Crown Point, Indiana, Crown Point Community Foundation, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, NASA, and Crown Point High School, the Robo-Dog.
And rounding it out, Team 393.
From Morristown, Indiana, NASA, Rolls-Royce Corporation, Indiana Department of Workforce Development, Triumph Fabrications, Blue River Community Foundation, Bunge Morristown, Indiana, and Morristown High School. It's Full Metal Jacket.
All right, waiting to get the green light from the field control system. All right, good to go. Drivers behind the lines, ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go. Match number 6. Autonomous. Now 15 seconds, autonomous is over. It's operator control. Teleoperator mode. These robots are now being controlled by the drivers. 5 of the 6 of the robots are moving. 2171 out of Crown Point. Looks to be stuck. Can't tell if their power is off or if it's just a drive problem. But they aren't moving. Team 2081. That's Icarus scoring for the Red Alliance in that blue goal. The Red Alliance taking about a 12-point lead. Human players flinging those balls onto the field. Most of them seem to be missing at this point. The Red Alliance with a 14-point lead now with 60 seconds remaining in the match. We go down under a minute with 57 seconds. The Red Alliance maintaining that lead. They're up to 16 points now. Team 393, Full Metal Jacket, picking up balls off the ground. Now in search of a red goal so they can score. They dump them out onto the ground. Still a 16-point lead for the Red Alliance, coming down to 20 seconds remaining in the match. There's your audio indicator. We're down under 20, 18 seconds now. 6 seconds remaining in the match. Big lead for the Red Alliance. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got a score coming up. So the score of 81-36. It's the Red Alliance. That's 2 qualifying points for the red team.
All right, let's load them up. Everybody gets to start with 7 balls. Let's preload the robots.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy?
All right, let's turn the robots on and get ready for the next match. First up on the red side, Team 2197.
Out of New Carlisle, Indiana, it's Las Pumas.
Their partner, Team 234.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, it's Cyber Blue.
And rounding out the alliance, 2749.
From Connorsville, it's the 7th Direction.
All right, down here on blue, we've got Team 451.
From Sylvania, Ohio, it's the Cat Attack.
Their partner, Team 2856.
Hailing from Lexington, Kentucky, it's Planetary Drive.
And they won the Ohio Regional, 1747.
From West Lafayette, Indiana, it's HBR.
We've got green from the scorers table. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. Match number 7. Autonomous. We've got 5 robots on the field. One of the red robots did not make it out. So 3-on-2 advantage for the blue right out of the gate. And they are taking advantage. Already a 16-point lead for the Blue Alliance as we enter into teleoperator mode. The drivers have control of the robots. Team 1747 pushing that red empty goal all the way over to the red side of the field. 26-point advantage for the Blue Alliance. Teams roaming around the field picking up those balls. 27-97 trying to score. That's 21-97 trying to score, but didn't quite make it. Now they're moving over looking for a blue goal. We're coming on a minute remaining in the match with 67 seconds. The Red Alliance with a 12-point lead now. Under a minute with 57 seconds now. Cyber Blue driving around that field, picking up those balls. Cat Attack working their way around as well. Now Cyber Blue after Cat Attack. They've got a blue goal. Cyber Blue dumping those balls into the blue goal. Nicely done for the Red Alliance. Red with a 6-point lead now. We're coming down to half a minute, 33 seconds remaining in the match. No empty cells have made it onto the field. Well, there's one now for the Blue Alliance. Human player in the corner for blue. Over on the blue side. Picking up a supercell. He's got it. One of the Cat Attack team members. As we go down to 10 seconds. He's holding one of those purple and green balls. Let's see if he scores. He flings it all the way across. Oh, but he doesn't make it. And time expires. Okay, we had one penalty in this match against the Blue Alliance, team 28-56. They were penalized for picking up one of the balls, not using the tongs. And the final score is up. With a score of 72-40, it's the Red Alliance. 2 qualifying points for the red team.
Then tears of joy stream down my face with arms wide open under the sunlight. Welcome.
All right, let's get them loaded up for the next match. Each robot can start with 7 balls. All right, let's turn the robots on. And let's meet our teams. First up, we got 2783.
From Questwood, Kentucky, it's the Engineers of Tomorrow.
Their partners, 393.
From Morristown, Indiana, the Full Metal Jackets.
Rounding out the red side, 2368.
From Terre Haute, Indiana, the Braves.
All right, down on the blue side of the field, team 1000.
From Valparaiso, Indiana, it's the Cybercats.
Their partners, 2909.
From Rochester, the Zebra Bucks.
And rounding out the blue side, 1327.
From South Bend, Indiana, it's S-Bots.
All right, we've got the green light. Clear the field. Drivers behind the lines. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go, match number 8. Autonomous. Human players throwing those balls onto the field, trying to score in those goals. A couple of them making it in. Here comes teleoperator mode. Drivers now have control of the robots. All 6 robots moving here. Blue Alliance with a 12-point lead. As teams traverse the floor, trying to pick up those balls. Team 2909 for the Blue Alliance, trying to pick up the balls, staying away from everybody else, and you can see the success because there's only 2 balls in their goal. Remember, the Blue Alliances are trying to score in the red goal. The red robots trying to score in the blue goals. You get 2 points for every ball. They're called moon rocks. You get 2 points for each ball that you score in the opponent's goal. At the end of the match, you have an opportunity to score supercells, which are those green and purple balls, but only in the last 20 seconds of the match. Those are worth 15 points, and they can be a game changer. We are under a minute now with 48 seconds remaining in the match, and it's all tied up at 24 points apiece. We now have an empty cell that has made its way over to the Blue Alliance, over on the blue side. In the last 20 seconds, that human player will be able to exchange the empty cell, which is a blue and orange ball, for one of the supercells, which is one of the purple and green ones. And there's your 20-second indicators. So now that we're under 20 seconds, those supercell 15-point balls are now legal to be played. And the Blue Alliance human player has one. He's cocking his arm and throwing, and he scores in the red goal. Nicely done for the Blue Alliance. That 15 points could be the game changer, because I see the Blue Alliance also has a penalty assessed against them. So that scoring that supercell for 15 points at the end of the match could be key. Let's see how the referees score it out.
There was a penalty on the match. Team 1000 on the Blue Alliance reached into the crater from the outpost. And we have our scores. It's 39-26 for the Blue Alliance.
All right, let's load them up. Match number 9, 7 balls in each robot. All right, let's turn on the robots and meet the teams. First up, we've got Team 447.
Hailing from Anderson, Indiana, it's Team Roboto.
Their partners, Team 829.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, it's the Digital Goats.
And Team 554.
From Fort Thomas, Kentucky, the Blue Grease Crew.
Down on blue, first up, Team 292.
From Roosevelt, Indiana, it's Panther Tech.
Their partners, 461.
From right here in West Lafayette, it's Westside Boiler Invasion.
Rounding out the blue side, it's 1720.
From Muncie, Indiana, it's the Fixed Gears.
All right, we've got green lights at the scores table. The crater is clear. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, here we go, match number 9. Autonomous. Human players flinging those balls in. Panther Tech doing a nice spin move. Remember, this is the pre-programmed software mode. So those robots spent 15 seconds driving around based on software that had been pre-programmed into them. Now we're in teleoperator mode. That's the 2-minute period where the robots are driven and controlled by the drivers using those joysticks. It's a very close match, all tied up, and well, the Red Alliance with a 2-point lead. We come down to a minute and a half remaining in the match, 91 seconds. 292 Panther Tech trying to score in that red goal, but they drive away, and now 17-20 scoring in that same red goal for the Blue Alliance. So Blue taking a bit of a lead, they've got 4 points. It's still anyone's game though. Panther Tech trying to unload again, and they unload on that red goal of Team 554. We go down under a minute now with 54 seconds remaining in the match. The Blue Alliance with a 12-point lead. Starting to pull away a little bit. But there's the Red Alliance, 8:29 Digital Goats scoring in one of the blue goals. Closing the gap a little bit. But it's still blue. They're back up to 14, 12 points now. Under a half a minute to go in the match, 27 seconds. Robots still scouring the floor for those moon rocks. There's our 20-second indicator. We go down under 20 seconds. We're down to 15 remaining in the match. There comes a supercell by the Blue Alliance. Human player throws it, and it bounces off the side. That's not going to score. 6 seconds now. A Red Alliance human player with a supercell flinging it. It bounces off the blue goal, and that falls to the ground as well. So no supercell score in that match. Blue with an apparent lead. Let's let the referees finalize the score.
We had another penalty-free match, and with the scores, it's 52-60 in favor of the Blue Alliance.
Try to detect it. It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good. When a good time turns around, you must whip it. You will never live it down. Unless you whip it, no one gets away until they whip it.
All right, let's load them up for the next match.
I say whip it.
Each robot starting with 7 balls.
Whip it good. I say whip it. Whip it good.
All right, and let's power up the robots. And let's meet our team. Starting off in red, team 1018.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, it's the Robo Devils.
Their partners, team 1024.
Also from Indianapolis, Kilobytes.
And rounding out the red side, 1760.
From Kokomo, Indiana, it's the Robo Titans.
Down on the blue side of the field, we've got team 2171.
From Crown Point, the Robo Dogs.
Team 2040.
From Dunlap, Illinois, it's DERT.
And team 1501.
From Huntington, Indiana, it's Team Thrust.
Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late to whip it into shape.
All right, we've got a green light. Scoring table ready.
Go forward. Move ahead.
Here we go. Drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go in match number 10. Autonomous. We've got 5 of the 6 robots moving, 1 not. And here comes operator control. The drivers have control of the robots. All 6 of the robots moving now. Team 1018, the Robo Devils, chasing after that blue goal. They score a couple of balls. And then 2117 out of Crown Point gets away. Now they catch up again. And they dump a few more balls in. There they go. About a minute and a half to go. 93 seconds remaining in the match. There's a penalty that's been obsessed against the Red Alliance, but it's a tie score, so that could make a difference. Most of the robots bunched up over on the blue side of the field. 1 robot over by the Blue Alliance station, or human player, and now they're coming away. We count down to a minute to go in the match, 59 seconds. And we've got a little bit of a lead for the Blue Alliance. They built it up to about 10 seconds, 10 points. Teams roaming about the field, trying to get in position to score. The Robo Devils hooking up with that blue goal again. As we come down to 23 seconds remaining in the match. Blue Alliance with a 14-point advantage. We go down under 20 seconds. We've got our first supercell about to make an appearance. Gets thrown by the Blue Alliance, but the human player, but it misses and falls to the ground. So that's not going to count. 4 seconds now. 3, 2, 1.
There was one penalty on the match. Team 1018 was across a player's time during autonomous mode. And your scores with the penalty, it's 42-56 in favor of the Blue Alliance.
All right, let's load up the robots. 7 balls in each robot. Let's load them up. All right, let's turn on the robots. Let's meet the teams for the next match. First up,
Make me wanna take you out and let it rain. I know you got it, man, but this is what you should say. Why don't you tell him that I'm leaving, never to come back again? You found somebody who does it better than he can. No more making you cry.
all right, first up on the red side, it's 1529.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, the Cyber Cards.
Their partners, 1741.
From Greenwood, Indiana, it's Red Alerts.
And rounding out the red side, 111.
From Schaumburg, Illinois, Wildstang.
Down on the blue side of the field, we've got 2867.
From Elkhart, it's the ECS Robotic Team.
We've got Team 45.
From Kokomo, it's the Technocats.
And Team 135.
From Mishawaka, Indiana, it's Pin Robotics.
You're the baddest little thing that I ever seen. So I'ma ask you one time if you got a man. Why don't you tell him that I'm leaving, never to come back again? You found somebody who does it better than he can. No more making you cry.
All right, we've got a green light. Field is clear. Behind the line, 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, it's match number 11. We've got winners of 2 regionals already this year going up against each other. And here comes operator control. Blue Alliance starts out with a 6-point lead. There go the Technocats, dumping some balls in that red goal. Team 1741 looks like they are dead over in the front corner. And Team 135, Penn Robotics, scoring for the Blue Alliance in that red goal. 111 Wild Sting, chasing after some balls. We go down under a minute and a half, 84 seconds. Blue starting to take a bigger lead. They are up by 14 points. Human player for red throwing a ball into that blue goal. And now a 20-point plus lead for the Blue Alliance. There comes 111, Wild Sting scoring in that blue goal. For the Red Alliance, trying to close the gap. We go down under a minute with 50 seconds remaining in the match. Blue Alliance counters though. They stay up. Now with a 30-point lead. We come down to 40 seconds remaining in the match. 111 scoring a couple of points there for the Blue Alliance, for the Red Alliance. We're down to half a minute remaining in the match. 20 points separating these teams. We come down to 20 seconds. No empty cells seem to have been sent over to any of the corners. So no supercells going to make their way into this match now with 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Blue Alliance with a big win over the Red Alliance.
I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. Special dedication going out to everybody here in Bahama Bay in Philadelphia. Here we go now, check it out.
We had a penalty-free match.
So I can get busy just one more time to the beat and you don't quit. It's that old school rap with that new school hit. Beat the pipe and pick the pimp up, a cool rap the rap, and I can still rip up the house. Every goddamn time I get on the mic, I go crazy. Peace out to CeeLo, Flex, and Doug Lazy. I bet you never knew, but now you know. I'm the undisputed king of this disco, and I never let the mic magnetize me no more. Cause DJ Cool rip up the whole damn flow. Now I'ma rock around with the greatest of these and swing it like a man on the fly Chinese. And if you don't like it, you grab on these. And now I need some help for the maestro, please. Jam! Ha! So look at him. Check the flavor.
And our scores, it's 52-94 in favor of the Blue Alliance.
Have mercy, babe. Ha! I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. I need these monitors right here. Music and the monitors. And it go a little something like this here. Now, if y'all wanna party like we do, if y'all wanna party like us, let me hear you say If y'all wanna party like we do, if y'all wanna party like us, let me hear you say Now when I say you say And when I say hey, you say ha, hey, hey. Now when I say you say Now when I say hey, you say ha, hey.
All right, let's load up the robots.
Now when I say freeze, you just freeze.
Put the moon rocks
When I say freeze,
in the robots.
when I say freeze, you just freeze one time. When I say freeze, y'all stop on the dime. Freeze! Now, all the ladies in the place, if you got real...
All right, let's power them up.
If you got
Turn the robots on, and let's meet our team. First up in red, Team 1646.
1, 2.
From Lafayette, Indiana, it's Boiler Precision Guessworks.
Team 868.
Hailing from Carmel, Indiana, it's the Tech Hounds.
And Team 2749.
Connorsville, it's the 7th Direction.
Down in blue, we've got Team 1555.
From Monon, Indiana, it's Pulse.
Their partners, 2360.
From Indianapolis, it's Power Storm.
Rounding out the alliance, 461.
From right here in West Lafayette, it's the West Side Boiler Invasion.
Let me Oh, let me send my little shout outs here.
Looks like we need to power up Team 2360.
We love y'all madly. Special dedication going out to Mellow T, Walt Beater Jr., John Mack, Chuck.
All right, here we go. Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go, match number 12, autonomous. We've got 5 robots on the field here. One of the red robots didn't make it out. So we got a 3-on-2 advantage, blue. We go to operator control. The drivers now have control of the robots. Red Alliance with a 14-point lead. Team 868, the Tech Hounds. Driving around, trailing that, with that red trailer in back of them. They come up to one of the blue robots. That's the robot for Pulse. And they are pushing them back into the corner. So defensive play by 868, trying to prevent 1555 from scoring. It's a close match, only 4 points separating them. The Blue Alliance has caught up. But we've still got over a minute to go with 68 seconds. All the robots pretty much keeping themselves at this point. There go the Tech Hounds. Scoring in that blue goal, nicely done. For the Red Alliance, they take an 8-point lead. We're down to 44 seconds remaining in the match. We've still got some balls being flung into play by the human player. 6:46 scoring in that blue goal for Red. Red now up with a commanding lead, 18 points. Human player for the Red outpost. Scoring in the blue goal, throwing it across the field. We now go under 20 seconds to go in the match. Doesn't look like any of the supercells are going to make a play here as we get down to 10 seconds remaining. Blue has tightened the gap again. It's only 6 points now with 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
We had another penalty-free match, and here are your scores. It's 74-50 in favor of the Red Alliance.
Can you dig it?
let's get the robots powered up for the next match. And let's load them up. 7 moon rocks in each robot to start the match. Let's meet our teams. Leading off on the red side, 2171.
From Crown Point, Indiana, it's the Robo Dogs.
Their partners, Team 111.
From Schaumburg, Illinois, it's Wild Sting.
Rounding out the red side, 451.
From Sylvania, Ohio, it's the Cat Attack.
Down on the blue side of the field, we've got Team 234.
From Indianapolis, it's Cyber Blue.
Their partners, 829.
Also hailing from Indianapolis, it's the Digital Ghost.
Rounding out the blue side, 2856.
From Lexington, Kentucky, it's Planetary Drive.
All right, we've got to clear the crater. We've got a green light from the scorer's table. Field is ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, match number 13, autonomous. All 6 of the robots moving here. Human players tossing some balls into some of the goals. And now here comes teleoperator mode. The drivers have control of the robots. Everybody operational here in teleoperator mode. A bit of a pile up over in the back of the field, over by the scorer table. Now things are starting to break up a little bit. We go down under 1.5 minutes with 82 seconds. Blue Alliance with an 8-point lead. As we come down to close to 1 minute, 68 seconds remaining in the match. There goes 111 scoring in that blue goal. 234, Cyber Blue. And a regional winner already this year, picking up those balls off of the ground. The gap has been closed now. 4-point lead in favor of the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance now takes a little bit of a lead. Come down to 35 seconds remaining in the match. An empty cell has been delivered over to the red human player. That's going to be used later in the match when we get down under 20 seconds. You can exchange those empty cells for super cells when you're under 20. There's your 20-second indicator. So now those purple and green balls now thrown into the 111 robot. They're going to try to score it into one of the blue goals. They're up and in. Nice job by Wild Sting scoring that super cell in the blue goal. And the Red Alliance taking a lead now with 2 seconds, 1, and time expires. So a lot of strategy seen in that match with the empty cells and super cells apparently paying off.
Once again, we have a penalty-free match. With our match scores, it's 93-68 in favor of the Red Alliance.
All right, let's power up the robots and fill them with some moon rocks. 7 moon rocks on each side. Ready to meet our teams. First up on the red, team 554.
From Fort Thomas, Kentucky, it's the Blue Grease Crew.
Team 1646.
From Lafayette, it's Boiler Precision Guessworks.
And their partner, 2368.
From Terre Haute, it's the Braves.
Over on the blue side, first up, it's 1760.
Hailing from Kokomo, Indiana, it's the Robo Titans.
Next up is their partners, 45.
From Kokomo, it's the Techno Cats.
Rounding out the alliance, 1501.
From Huntington, Indiana's Team Thrust.
All right, we've got green lights. Drivers behind the line. Scores table ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go, match number 14. We're going to go to 19 this morning and then take a break for lunch. All right, that was autonomous. Pretty close, but high scoring for both alliances. And here comes operator control. Team 1760 scoring a bunch of balls in that red goal for the Blue Alliance. Nicely done. Team 45, the Technocats, with that huge fan pushing them from the rear, picking up balls off of the ground. Still plenty of time, well over a minute and a half with 91 seconds now. The Blue Alliance with about a 12-point lead. Human player for the Blue, loading up that red goal. Still over a minute with 70 seconds now remaining in the match. Blue Alliance pick it up and taking a more commanding lead. They're over 35 points, trying to get up to 40. We're under a minute to go, now down to 45 seconds in this match. Blue Alliance with a commanding lead. Here come the Technocats. They're going to try to score on that red goal, but the red goal gets pulled away, and this goes down to the ground. No points scored. Coming down on half a minute remaining in the match. Blue Alliance with a commanding lead, about 40 points. And now we come down to 20 seconds in the match. Technocats scoring a couple more for the Blue Alliance. 12 seconds remaining in the match. There's a supercell by the Red Alliance. There's another supercell, but that one misses. So the Red Alliance closes the gap a little bit with a supercell, but misses the second one. Blue Alliance, though, with an apparent victory here.
And your scores is 98-57 for the Blue Alliance.
All right, let's power up the robots. Let's fill them with some moon rocks. Again, a reminder, we're going to go to match number 19 before lunch. We're going to restart at 1 o'clock, match number 20. Ready to meet our teams. In red, team 1000.
From Valparaiso, Indiana, it's the Cybercats.
Team 1529.
From Indianapolis, it's the Cybercards.
And team 1018.
From Indianapolis, the Robo Devils.
Down here on the blue side, first up, team 447.
From Anderson, Indiana, it's Team Roboto.
Their partners, 2197.
From New Carlisle, it's Las Pumas.
Rounding out the blue side, it's team 1327.
Hailing from South Bend, it's Espas.
All right. We've got a new game announcer ready to go.
I'm ready, Colin. Let's do this.
You'll remember him from 2007. He's the MC, now a mentor for a team that's here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, autonomous mode, 15 seconds, all robots moving into each other. We've got human players scoring on the Blue Alliance, human players scoring for the Red Alliance. Whoa, Cybercat's almost falling over there and into the wall. Human operated control period, 2 minutes of human control. All right, we got human players on the Blue Alliance scoring on Pike there. S-Bot's looking to dump. They've got a few balls left in their robot. Let's see if they can put those on for the Blue Alliance. .447, Team Roboto scoring one. We got 85 seconds remaining in the match. Plenty of time for teams to put up points. Human players on both alliances scoring into the trailers. Cybercats loading up there with that empty cell. They're going to try to deliver it to get the super cell, which is worth 15 points. We got a little roundabout dance going here on the right side of the field. Meanwhile, opposite side, 2197 successfully delivering that empty cell. We got 45 seconds remaining in the match. .447 picking up some balls. S-Bot's looking to score. It's like 2197's having some problems there picking up the balls. Team Roboto moving across the field. Pike tailing them. Let's see what happens here in the last 20 seconds of the match. We've had empty cells scored. That means there's going to be some super cells in play here. Human players firing off in the last few seconds. Let's see what the teams can do. S-Bots are trying to score supercells. Oh, and they just miss it as time expires.
leaves and the magic is lost. Tell me your blue skies fade to gray, and tell me your passion's gone away, and I don't need no carrying on. You stand in the line just to hit a new low. You're faking a smile with the coffee to go, and tell me your life's been way offline. Every time, and I don't need no carrying on. 'Cause you had a bad day, you take one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you work on a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie, you're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. You had a bad day. Well, you need a blue sky holiday. The point is they laugh at what you say.
As a reminder, the teams, you need to exit the field at the scores table on the red end of the field.
Had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work on a smile and you go for a ride.
There was not a penalty on the match.
Camera don't lie, you're coming back.
And this is your final score, 65-46 in favor of the Red Alliance.
Sometimes the system goes on the blink and the whole thing it turns out wrong. You might not make it back and you know that you could be well, that's wrong, and I'm not wrong. So where was the passion when you needed the most? Oh, you and I, you kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. 'Cause you had a bad day, you take one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know.
All right, if your robot's not on, let's come out and power up. Let's load them up with balls.
Day, you see what you like, and how does it feel?
Let's meet our team. First up, Team 1741.
From Greenwood, Indiana, it's Red Alert.
Their partners, 2360.
From Indianapolis, it's Power Storm.
Rounding out the red side, 2867.
Hailing from Elkhart, Indiana, it's the ECS Robotic Team.
Down on blue, Team 292.
From Roosevelt, Indiana, it's Panther Tech.
Their partners, 1555.
From Monon, Indiana, it's Pulse.
Rounding out the blue side, 2783.
From Crestwood, Kentucky, it's the Engineers Out Tomorrow.
All right, we got a green light. We're ready at the scorers table. Drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. 15 seconds, autonomous mode. 292 looking to score. They got a load of balls along with Red Alert 1741. All the teams just trying to avoid the human players. The 2783 is just getting scored on left and right here. Human control period. 2 minutes of awesomeness. 2-point opportunities flying all over the field. These teams are just creating a first frenzy here today. They're raising the bar. We got 28-67's human player over there scoring into the Blue Alliance trailer. Looks like Panther Tech 292 is going to look to dump a load of balls. Red Alert 1741 looking to do the same. There's some very slick driving going on here in the regolith surface, simulating the surface of the moon in low gravity. All teams looking to score here with 70 seconds remaining in the match. 28-67, playing some great defense there on 15:55. It's like all teams are piling up over there on the Blue Alliance wall. Whole lot of defense going on, but 292 Panther Tech raising their balls up. Let's see if they can score. They're shooting. We got 40 seconds remaining in the match. Still plenty of time for teams to score. It's like Panther Tech's in position. We're approaching 20 seconds now. 20 seconds, you'll be seeing the supercells coming into play. Those are 15-point opportunities. 27-83 launches one. They've got another one in tow. Let's see if they can hit it. And he got it into their own trailer. It happens. End of the match, guys.
And here are our scores. It's 69-44 for the Red Alliance.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my best. This and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved. Love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure this
Let's turn them on and load them up.
Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Do you, but do you want to come on? I scooch on over closer, dear, and I will nibble your ear. Soon they boom, 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 boom.
All right, Jake, let's meet our team. First up, Team 2040.
From Dunlop, Illinois, it's DERT.
Their partners, 868.
From Carmel, Indiana, it's the Tech Hounds.
Rounding out the alliance, 2081.
From Peoria, Illinois, it's Icarus.
There they are.
To do. Our name is our
Down on blue. Team 2909.
From Rochester, Indiana, it's the Zebra Bucks.
Their partners, 393.
From Morristown, Indiana, it's the Full Metal Jackets.
Rounding out the blue side, regional winners in Ohio, 1747.
Hailing from right here in West Lafayette, Indiana, it's Team HBR.
So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need to complicate, 'cause our time is short. This is our babe. I'm yours.
Let's get it started in here.
And the bass keeps running, running, and 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 running, running, and.
In this context, there's no disrespect, so when I bust my rhyme, you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and let the rhythm affect. To lose the inhibition, follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition. 'Cause when we be out,
We had a slight miscommunication with the number of balls loaded into one of the robots.
from Northwest East Side. Everybody, let's get into it. Get stoked, get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's get it started.
All right, drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, let's get it started indeed with autonomous mode. 15 seconds of pre-programmed awesomeness. We got human players scoring on the robots in the middle of the field. 2081 doing a little spinny move there. That's pretty awesome, guys. I like that. All right, 2 minutes to immediately 2-point opportunities are just flying onto the field there. Orbit balls flying left and right from the human players. Blue Alliance scoring on the Red Alliance trailer there. And Red Alliance trying to do it on the Blue Alliances as well. We've got a traffic jam of bars. HBR shooting. Let's see if they can score on dirt. Tech Hounds unloading a load of balls into 1747's trailer. 2081, Icarus doing the same. Filling up that trailer high. It's only 80 seconds left in the match, but there's still plenty of time to score.
Come on, y'all. Let's get
All right, we got all teams swaying and shimmying across the regolith playing field here in the crater. 1 minute remaining, 2081 scoring some more.
Let's get ill, that's the deal at the gate.
Red Alliance currently with a significant lead, but let's see if the Blue Alliance can bounce back from it. I think it can happen. I hear those Purdue guys are pretty cool. 1747 trying to pin down Icarus. Let's see if they can score on him.
Let's get ignorant, let's get hectic. Everybody.
2909 looking to score on dirt as well.
Get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's get it started.
All right, we're coming down to 20 seconds. Let's see if any empty cells and super cells come into play here. Those are 15-point opportunities. Looks like the Red Alliance human players got one on the opposite corner. Icarus scoring some more points. And we got a supercell score there. That's 15 points. A 2-1. And that's the match.
We had yet another penalty-free match. 111 to 56 in favor of the Red Alliance.
Just a reminder to everyone, we will be breaking after match 19 for lunch. Match 19 will be the last match played before lunch. And that score was the high score for the regional so far, so congrats to those teams.
Okay, let's power them up. Robots on. Full of balls. Ready for the next match. All right, let's meet our teams. First up, Team 135.
From Mishawaka, Indiana, it's Pin Robotics.
Their partner, 1720.
From Muncie, it's Fixed Gears.
Rounding out the alliance, Team 829.
From Indianapolis, it's the Digital Ghosts.
Down on the blue side of the field, we've got Team 1024.
From Indianapolis, it's the Kilobytes.
Their partner, Team 1000.
From Valparaiso, it's the Cybercat.
Rounding out the alliances, 2749.
From Connorsville, Indiana, it's the 7th Direction.
All right, we've got green lights. Here we go. Drivers behind the line. Scores table ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go in autonomous mode. The gates are closed, their lights are on. It's robot playing time. All right, we got robots doing little spinny dances here. It's pretty awesome. 2 minutes to human control mode.
I say we can go where we want to, a place where they will never find, and we can act like we
We've got human players shooting and scoring on the Blue Alliance trailer. Same's happening for red. Cybercats already have an empty cell loaded up. 1720 dumping a load of balls. Kilobytes and 1720 tangled in a little tango there, going back and forth. We've got 80 seconds remaining in the match, still plenty of time. Red human players scoring on both blue trailers there, nicely done.
say we can go where we want to, place where they will never find, and we can act like we come.
1720 and the Kilobytes looking to score. Kilobytes have that dumper mechanism they switched out recently.
We can go where we want to, night is young and so.
1720s looking to score on the Cybercats. They popped one in. Kilobytes looking to score on Penn. They've got a few in that trailer. Let's see if they can get the rest out of the robot. They're locked up. There's some great defense going on here. Fixed gear, 17-20, has some more balls. Looks like they're trying to score. Digital Goat's doing the same. We got 20 seconds remaining here in the match. Let's see if any supercells come to play here at the last part. Digital Goat's scoring one on the Kilobytes. Penn Robotics has a bunch of balls there. Let's see what happens at the end. Let's see. We got 2 supercells in.
We had yet another penalty-free match. And your scores, it's 95 to 58 in favor of the Red Alliance.
I'm holding on your rope, got me 10 feet off the ground. And I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd turn around. You say that it's too late to apologize.
All right, let's power up. Power up and load them up.
I said it's too late
7 moon rocks in each robot to start. Let's meet our team. First up, 2360.
From Indianapolis, Indiana's Power Storm.
Team 1018.
From Indianapolis, it's the Robo Devils.
Rounding out the alliance, 2783.
From Crestwood, Kentucky, it's the Engineers of Tomorrow.
Scary Alliance on the blue side. First up, Washington, D.C., #1 seed and undefeated there all the way through the tournament, Team 45.
From Kokomo, Indiana, it's the Technocats.
In the middle, Team 1529.
Hailing from Indianapolis, it's the Cybercars.
And the #2 seed in DC, teamed up with 45, Team 234.
From Indianapolis, it's Cyber Blue.
All right, green light. Drivers behind the line, team and players ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
And the rough in autonomous mode. 45 and 234 immediately moving around. We got all teams pinned up against the wall here. Power Storm getting scored there. All right, here's the last match before we break for lunch. 2 minutes, human operated control period. Cyber Blue looking to score there on 27-83. Let's see if they can do it. They won the DC Regional with Team 45, the Technocats. .234 in pursuit. Pike in pursuit of Cyber Blue, who scores a lot in that trailer there. Looks like Pike's looking to get a little revenge. .80 seconds remaining in the match. Still plenty of time for all teams to pick up some of those 2-point opportunities onto the field. Whole lot of maneuver and whole lot of shimmying going on here. Looks like Pike's going to try to dump a load of balls there into the Technocats, Team 45. Cyber Blue quickly picking up all the balls on this side of the field here. .45 seconds remaining in the match. 27-83, Engineers of Tomorrow delivering that empty cell. Cyber Blue scoring a whole lot more balls there. That trailer is absolutely full to the brim. Approaching 20 seconds here. Let's see what happens when the supercells come into play. Those are 15-point opportunities. Let's see what happens with 10 seconds. Cyber Blue is going to try to score there on the Cyber. 5 seconds. And that's the match.
In our last match before lunch, there were no penalties in that match. No penalties. And our scores, it's 49-96 in favor of the Blue Alliance. Just as a reminder, the VIP lunch will be taking place at 11:50 a.m. 11:50 a.m.
Field crew, please stay on the field.
Just a little bit. You can meet me on an airplane or in the back of the bus. You can throw me like a boomerang. I'll come back and beat you up. I've waited here for you. Don't keep me waiting. You make me wanna lie in the kitchen of the store. I'll be your French maid. Where I'll meet you at the door. I'm knocking out the cat. Drink the milk of my wound. You make me wanna lie in the kitchen of the store. I'll be your French maid. Where I'll meet you at the door. I'm knocking out the cat. Drink the milk of my wound. You make me wanna I feel safe with you. I can be myself tonight. It's alright with you, 'cause you hold my secrets tight. You do, you do. You make me wanna la 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 la. You make me wanna la 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 la. You make me wanna la in the kitchen of the store. I'll be your French maid. Where I'll meet you at the door. I'm knocking out the cat. Drink the milk of my wound. You make me wanna la in the kitchen of the store. I'll be your French maid. Where I'll meet you at the door. I'm knocking out the cat. Drink the milk of my wound. You make me wanna scream. You make me wanna la 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 You make me wanna la
In the night, I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? Oh, how could you be so heartless?
How could you be so cold as the winter wind when it breeze, yo? Just remember that you talking to me, though. You need to watch the way you talking to me, yo. I mean, after all the things that we've been through. I mean, after all the things we got into. Hey, yo, I know it's some things that you ain't told me. Hey, yo, I did some things, but that's the old me. And now you wanna get me back and you gon' show me. So you walk around like you don't know me. You got a new friend, well, I got homies. But in the end, it's still so lonely.
In the night, I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? Oh, how could you be so heartless?
How could you be so Dr. Evil? You're bringing out a side of me that I don't know. I decided we wasn't gonna speak, so why we up 3 a.m. on the phone? Why don't she be so mad at me for? Homie, I don't know, she's hot and cold. I won't stop, won't mess my groove up, cause I already know how this thing go. You're gonna tell your friends that you're leaving me. They say that they don't see what you see in me. You wait a couple months, then you gon' see. You'll never find nobody better than me.
The coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless?
talk. Baby, let's just knock it off. They don't know what we've been through. They don't know about me and you. So I got something new to see. And you just gon' keep hating me. And we just gon' be enemies. I know you can't believe I could just leave it wrong. And you can't make it right. I'm gon' take off tonight into the night. Cold story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless?
choose a bouquet. Another lays a dozen white roses on a grave. Yeah, and to be yourself is all that you can do. To be yourself is all that you can do. Someone finds salvation in everyone, another only pain. Someone tries to hide himself down inside himself, he breathes. Someone swears his true love until the end of time. Another runs away, separate or united. Healthy or insane, and to be yourself is all that you can do. To be yourself is all that you can do. To be yourself is all that you can do. To be yourself is all that you can Even when you paid enough, been put upon or been held up, with every single memory of good or bad, traces of love. Don't lose any sleep tonight. I'm sure everything will end up alright. You met with love, but to be yourself is all that you can do. Yeah. To be yourself is all that you can do. To be yourself is all that you can do. To be yourself is all that you can do. To be yourself is all that you can. Be yourself is all that you can. Be yourself is all that you can do.
Right back at ya. It's the world's most talented record label, Murder Inc. And that angelic voice you hear in the background, oh, that's our new princess of hip hop and R&B.